You haul me off in irons, and you can't even show me a grain of human decency. My leg, damn it! You idiots! No prisoners. Torch the village. So let's pretend this never happened. It's fucked, Otto. And I'll be watching you. Let none of our fine fellows fall instead of the few damn peasants. I hope you know what you're doing. Can't deny you've got balls, though. See whether you do what you're supposed to. What you gaping at? You never seen a man get his arse kicked before? Leave him be. Leave him. Let him be. Fuck! That was a blast. My skull's ringing. Thought you could order the devil around, did you? We'll let the turnip pullers live. What you gaping at? We've a job to finish. Get to it. So you won. Well, well. The bastard taught the devil to dance. Oh, my lady! I give the orders round here. 'Cause that'll be all your fault. Nice and quietly. Sorry, that must have cost a king's ransom. Muster up. We'll go round the village to get to Zizka. The stronger dog fucks the bitches. Oh, you thought wrong. We'll do it the youngsters' way. The boring way. Can't help anyone anyway. What the fuck you gaping at? Move it! Come on! Come on, move your asses! Burn you bastards. And now, back to why we are here. This is damn good. Milady? Come on! You old whoreson! Were you gonna give them the silver? My words exactly. What are you staring at? I'd hate you drunk or sober. Lend us a hand, for fuck's sake, with a wounded man here! Come and get it, you fuckers. Come on! I like that boy already. No pointless questions, just straight to the task. Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan? Does that bother you? Oh, you're not afraid of her, are you? Great. But be careful. I didn't recruit them for their pretty eyes. Shush! We can stay here. Ha! Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart. I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up. What about Bohuta and his brother? They've always been reliable. Who the fuck are they? As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch! This place has everything we need. And people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work. Fuck. My people. Kubienka isn't enough for you. Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand. I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway. That's too bad. Have they fucked off somewhere? They didn't send any messages to my jail cell. Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere. Hideout. That old camp was a shithole. I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old pack. This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kubienka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail? They're probably not going to be very friendly after what happened, so be nice to them. Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den, and I like that. And between us, I think it's still better to die of a shot to the arse than of old age or some disease. And my natural beauty. It's certainly catchier than His Grace Sir Hinnick the First of Kunstadt and Yashpitz. But after we escaped, we made sure he didn't have to pay for drinks for a long time. Yeah, I was feeling bitter for a while. But then I thought, you could have ripped my head or my leg off. So I still got off easy. When everything is fucked, the people around you are dying and you're fighting for your very life, only then can you really learn what a person is like. The first thing he got was a good fucking beating, because we thought he'd been dead for 2 days. I can't really sit, stand, or lie down. Not to mention ride a horse. All right, I was only joking. I don't even know how I got the nickname. Suppose it could have something to do with all the killing. Well, I didn't really need a second arsehole, so hopefully it was the last one I ever get. Well, based on what you two have been through, I'd say you should know him pretty well by now. Why do they call you Fuckhead? It's been a while. He served with me during the Moravian-Margrave Wars. I don't give a shit about the Sirs anymore. You see, that's water under the bridge now. I'm just an old wanted robber baron whose neck you and Zizka just saved. I thought we were fucked. But then Kubienka appeared, dragging a ladder, asking how much we would pay for it. That name wouldn't scare a fucking coward. But say Dry Devil, and everybody just shits themselves. He saved my arse back at Neuhaus. We only made it out thanks to him. Toast? Nah, we get drunk like hogs. What's so important? If those two get bored, they'll get into some trouble again. All right? But hurry up or there'll be fuck all left for you. Janos and Ada are back, so that's a reason to celebrate. Are you drinking with us? Oh, fuck no. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? So, Henry, shall we celebrate the return of these two bastards? Ada, for fuck's sake. Don't make trouble, Janos. Henry saved you from the noose, but no one will save you from me. I wanted to say I'm glad you and Ada are back, but I don't feel like it anymore, unfortunately. But the best remained. It's as you say, Zizka, that we should all thank Henry for bringing us to the same table again. Shut the fuck up, both of you. So, to Henry. Aye, right. Nothing nice, I'd imagine. But he forgot to add, Kurva! Did Henry take his sweet time with a rope? Or are you this stupid from birth and I just forgot? Then may God protect us. Don't start, you pair of cocks. To Henry! Shut up! Fucking hell. Tell us about it, Henry. What happened? Zizka's right, you ungrateful bastards. Ungrateful bastards. Aye, he is. He cursed a lot too. What happened? I thought he'd end up one day with his throat slit because of dice. But to die like that... Is he crazy? He spent his whole life stealing and killing, and now he wants to go to heaven? Oh, what can you do? But now I'd like some good fucking news. Aye, but I hear you took your sweet fucking time. He came in so hungry he wolfed down half of Treadlight's pantry at my expense. What do you mean? Well, I've got Kubienka, Adar, and Janos. It's not much, but it'll have to do. Aren't you a feisty one? But if you want to hear the plan, speak to Zizka. He'll tell you more. Who did that? Aye, Kubienka said something like that. Adar told him it was your fault. You killed him. I told you to fucking bring him back, didn't I? Nobody asked him to. All he has to do is fight. Others can do the dying. A cow? Must have been some fucking sight. Whatever. As long as both of you survived, Zizka and I are going to Rabors. I don't give a fuck what you'll be doing. Fuck me. Everybody said the dice would be the death of him one day. Now we just have to figure out how to give hell to Sigismund. Now, he gave us some hints, but I reckon he's not very proud of it. But he definitely wants to drink with you once the whole band is here. What the fuck are you doing here then? Go! We'll get a fucking move on then! Fuck me. How did he even get there? Ungrateful bastard. When I first met him, he had a rusty axe and holes in his boots. Zizka said you kept nagging him about that. Well, the lad taken by von Berkov at Nabakov. Well, didn't you say you needed to find Liechtenstein as soon as possible? I haven't known him that long, But even in that short time, he's racked up so much sin he couldn't pray it away in 10 lifetimes. That's no fucking shame. So, how did your trial by fire go last night? Almost always. The mornings are hard, but at least you clear your head. Aye, well, Janos and Adar didn't spare you. But usually they only drink someone under the table like that just once. And often your stomach, too. I'm jealous. At my age, a hangover is almost as bad as getting shot in the arse. Go and see Zizka. I'm amazed that wagon can even carry a big fat cannon like that. One day you'll have to tell me how you got things sorted out in that camp. Fuck me! You really did it! That's some cannon, eh? Zizka's got further orders for you. Zizka's waiting for you. And the rest depends on you. And how well you can infiltrate Sigismund's men. But I wouldn't count on him coming back and telling us von Bergau's an idiot who leaves the main gate open at night. The Adar can take care of himself. I'm sure he'll do a good job scouting Malashov. I wouldn't put much money on it. But who knows? Maybe you'll surprise me, honestly. Well, for a start, I reckon that Frenchie'll take the coin and we'll never see him again. And how are you going to pay them, eh? I sure as fuck haven't got the coin. And if we succeed, what then? Well, why don't we just steal all the silver from the Italian court and buy our own, eh? And what do we have? Fuck all! Except that Sigismund has the League of Lords and a whole fucking army. It may not be as insane as what Henry's suggesting, but it still sounds a bit too risky. Are you all fucking daft? Von Bergau is holed up in Malashov, so unless any of you can fly, we can't get to him. Come on, lads. Jobst will bring his army soon. It'd be fucking mad to try on anything big before that. There's 5.5 of us. Even with a cannon, that's not enough to take Malashov. Well, what do you have in mind? Aye, it would be better to go straight after the most heavily guarded man in the kingdom. Brilliant idea, youngster. Well. That's a sight for sore eyes. Why the fuck didn't you show us that earlier? We could have saved ourselves a lot of blathering. What the fuck are you all sitting here for? Didn't you hear? The fun's about to start! Yeah, that's a very nice idea and all. But I'm fucking serious. Use your head before you open your mouth. He's right, for fuck's sake. There's no maybe about it. We'd certainly need a cannon. Look out! Take cover! There's still archers in the tower! Everyone take cover and wait for orders! But fuck it. Now the important thing is to capture von Bergau. Strike them! Be quiet. And watch out. What of it? Praying won't hurt anything, right? What now? Stay low, damn it. God have mercy. What a fucking job. Forgive us, O Lord, and give us hope, and hallowed be thy name of those who fucked up these unworthy scoundrels. Yeah, right. We live, we die, and all that's left is shit. I understand. The main thing is to draw these stinking vermin out of the castle. And you, Henry, nothing foolish. Aye. Unfortunately, a fight was unavoidable. Aye. I've already told the men to hide along the road. Let anyone go who's running for the forest! Kill the rest! A few local clodhoppers bit the dust, but most fled to the woods. Oh, just a few scratches. Nothing worth mentioning. Quick, men! It needs to look like a fire! It's on now! Let's go! Let's go! And I'm itching to fire that fucking contraption. Oh. We'll never know now. We have to lure von Bergau into a trap, then quietly grab him. Aye, if we'd had one of them fat beauties with us at Snoimo, that would have been something. In case our ruse doesn't go according to plan. I think it's obvious. I don't know. But there's no point in trying to figure it out. That's what I just said. Anyway, do you think I'd miss out on the chance to hack a chunk off onto his arse? He chased us off like rabbits, the fucker. I'm more pissed off about how he handed our arses to us at Rabors. These toys that use gunpowder pretty much even the odds. But they cost as much as a virgin whore. Well, I finally got my shit together. A nice, big, solid one. It wasn't any of the captured lords. And if any of their men talked... Listen... Von Bergau's in that fortress full of men. When they see the fire, they'll run out to extinguish it. They won't be expecting us. What of it? Can't you carry out a simple task? I can't guarantee you'll survive, though. What is it, youngster? What's the problem? Thanks for noticing. Fuck. What? Do you have kin in the village? What the hell's got into you? So, let's go and do our job and hope things don't get fucked up for once. If anyone runs for the forest, let them go. The other yokels are out of luck. I never put my men's lives on the line, especially if I can have the element of surprise. That's right. Thanks for noticing. I don't need one. So if you want to do it your way, fine. You want to be a commander too? Let's see what you're made of then. Curva, that's your problem. This is a war. And this is our plan for getting von Bergau. Yeah, I had a bit of a disagreement with this brat here. You know how things work, Otto? So why the fuck are we clowning around here? The simple joys of life, eh, pal? Ha ha! My God! Oh, aye. A good old blood orgy. As soon as they stick their noses out, the trap falls. Ah, fuck. I was looking forward to that, Cannon. Enough of the chit-chat. I want to know if we're going to get to work, Zizka. I can't wait. Don't forget to bring a white horse so you can rescue her properly. Hitch up, men! Let's take advantage of the dark and get to Malashov before the cock crows. We're glad. You and Sam come with me. I need your youthful... zeal. Nicely said, youngster. And we're running out of time. The Hungarian cavalry could show up at any moment now. For fuck's sake, lad, what are you trying to prove? And now we're fucked. You've given us no other choice! You're the sinner here, Otto! We're not barbarians, we're noblemen, Sir Otto! Your dead body would be worthless to us! Good luck, soldier. We won't leave you in the lurch. I'm talking about you, Otto! Damn it. All right. Well, you've got some serious fucking balls, lad. Fuck all. He's trapped. After all, might do more good for our king than fucking around with a ransom for one fish in a barrel. God, when the hell will he hit something? They'll shoot us all here. Kurva! When the hell will he finally hit his mark? Christ, we're being served to them on a platter. Hit something already, Kubienka! Fucking hell! Our lives are on the line! Christ, that fucking nag nearly broke me in two. Oh, for fuck's sake. Couldn't you go a bit further before dropping dead? Send them to hell! If we're gonna die, take as many as you can with you. Make them bleed. You fucking stupid mangy nag! Fucking hell, that hurts. Kurva, my legs! Forget me. We'll have to defend ourselves. Forget about me. Fight! Stop gaping and fight. There'll be time enough for me. Leave me be. Better help them. Nice hit! Now hit him again! Fight, you bastards! What a stink! Did he piss on me or what? Drive them off! Chase them away! But if you don't like your prize, hand it over here. Sure. How much will you wager? I'd rather have a game of dice. Or a good punch-up. Aye, I forgot. Only the younger Lord of Rabors is allowed to give anyone here a pasting. And his own kin at that. No, they wouldn't have to force me. That young nitwit was asking for it anyways. Well, I might have something. But you'll have to bet at least 20 groschen against it. Let's keep it a surprise. You won't be sorry, though. You've got no imagination. It's not for eating, but it still has uses. All right. Keep your hair on. I was just having a laugh with you. Lighten up a bit, eh? For coin. What else? Nice. If I'd known you had that kind of coin on you, I'd have pinched it long ago. It's a fucking bore. These old farts here have no idea what fun is. Quite rightly. Honour your vow of poverty and turn out your purse. Well, you can stuff yourself enough here to last you a week. Suit yourself. Now that's a pile of coin. Just enough for a warm beer and a cold wench. But whatever, I'll take it. You bet it will. Like I could shove it down the back of the cousin's shirt. They wanted to slay the rest like dogs. Tell us about it. We were neck deep in corpses before you bothered to turn up, but only almost. Good work. When he sees what Von Bergau did with it, he'll shit himself. I'll gladly play dead for a while. If I survive the journey. Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half. I bet he couldn't believe his fucking luck. Oh, they all have their quirks. Cousin Botchick's a money-grabbing magpie. But I won't give up on the fucker either. Fuck you, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat, trust me. Or at least a fork. Until my broken bones mend. Or I kick the bucket. Hard to say. Well, some are, some aren't. They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry. You knew he was coming. A little too close. Oh, fuck me. My fingers would itch too. Was there any knife flying around? What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews. You've known him for half a day, so what? I just want to warn you. You try something like that ever again, and you'll rue the day Radzig pulled his britches down in front of your ma. I'll think about how many rounds of beer and wenches it'll pay for when I'm sitting on top of it somewhere safe. Watch that grandpa doesn't tickle your belly with a knife in the night, you cheeky bugger. But now you have to listen to your elders and betters. Got it? I'd love to forget that beating, believe me. But the body gets old. And every new wound takes longer to heal than the one before. But hey, let bygones be bygones. Actually, it's a good thing we didn't have to slaughter those dung grubbers. I understand our trade's pretty ugly, and I'll cry about it with you if you want. But once you're in a fight, don't think. Just do. If everyone does what they're told and we're as lucky as hell, why not? I won't lie. There's a very high chance some things will go belly up. Only if everybody does what they're told. You included. Take it any way you want. But shut up and toe the line when we're at the court. I'm not planning that far ahead. First we'll have to steal it, and then get out alive. You fucking bet I am. And if it does, we'll all be praying for a quick death. Getting caught with Sigismund's silver in our clutches would be the beginning of a very long and fucking painful journey to the afterlife. And Bertha's halfway on his way to his maker. And watch each other's backs. Brabant's pretending he's dying, but he's fine. Each man alone, only 4. Sam and Kubienka are a little banged up, but they'll be better by morning. If we're to be in town by morning, we have to leave at night. It's a long journey. If we're to succeed, I forbid you to have such thoughts. Are we clear? No. The maid Susanna is trying to ease his suffering, but it's only a matter of time before he croaks. All right then. I'll get one from Pizek's cellar before we go. I'd love to hear the latest gossip. It travels fast in the town. Damn. And I was looking forward to getting a nice cold one at the Emperor Charles. Not really. He's a selfish fucker who goes where the wind blows in his favour. Actually, I kinda like that about him. So if you ask me, it went nice and peacefully. Oh well, no blood was spilled. Nobody got tortured, and Otto kept all his fingers. But if we make a mess of it in there, the lords will have to fend for themselves. If I was him, I'd pull an entire puppet show out of my arse at the banquet, if it would save our necks. Did he tell you anything interesting? How long could it take? And you have to keep in mind that those 2 buffoons at the council could blow our cover at any time. Or, no I don't, we didn't. But they're not our main concern. Report to me tomorrow morning, is that clear? Exactly. No killing. The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze, or we'll have no way of talking to the gents from Rome. This fella's got no imagination. He'd better. If he or other fucks up, we're all as good as dead. My words exactly. It's about time. Oh, we're so hot. Come on outside and we can talk it over. Godwin's more of a ball and chain than a beloved son to Lord Odorin. And what about the Mintmaster? Will you help us out? Are you yanking my fucking pizzle? We'll wait till tomorrow. But if you oversleep once more, you'll have me to answer to. Where the fuck have you been all morning? I reckon it's too late now, eh? Now there'll be so many people hanging around the vineyard, we might as well forget about a private visit. We have to leave before the crack of dawn tomorrow, while it's still dark, understand? By then, we'll be over the hills and far away. Why the fuck should I care about that? It'd be quicker if I just beat it out of him. When he gets here, they can yap till doomsday for all I care. But now we just don't have the time. Calm down. We'll just lock the Pope's lackey up for a bit, and once we've got the silver, we'll let him go again. No one gets hurt. Fuck this shit. The longer I listen to this bastards, the more my fists itch. Well, bugger me. This is starting to sound fucking good. Fuck that bollocks. He's a captive, not some busty wench. He's only alive to squeal what he knows. Curva, lad, that's not a bad idea. You know what? I'll tear out the last few hairs he has on his mangy head. You lost most of your men at Rabos, and the rest croaked when we took Malashov. So what do you have left? You're buying that? He talks just like Jobst. No one will be expecting us. As long as we don't make a ruckus too soon, it'll all be over, and the whole place will be ours before they even notice. A couple more peculiar fellas blabbering nonsense won't look out of place there in the slightest. What the fuck are you talking about? Speak clearly. Just what I was thinking. A nice coat and a smug face. He'll tell us to kiss his arse, more likely. But that can also happen when you try to mount a horse drunk. What's with this tunnel? Like, Godwin, eh? Since he's a priest? And then we'll burst in there and cause a bit of a fuss, so he doesn't get any stupid ideas. And that'll be that. You just keep your fucking gob shut until someone asks you to squeal. Well, we can always beat him up. Take his clothes and let someone else put them on. Shut your trap, Otto. Right now you're nothing. And he just left it on the table like that. With Ruthard's daughter, eh? One night wasn't enough for you. At least he won't rat on us. Too fucking right. And don't you worry, Lord Capon. If anyone tries to get inside, Catherine will protect you. If we could snatch von Bergau's fucking cannon, this'll be a piece of cake. Oh, come on. Lighten up a bit, eh? Forget it. That face of yours is known all over town. You'll stand at the back and try to be invisible. Hagen and Urso will be waiting for us there to keep them under guard. But you do the work of three, eh? At least with your mouth. Only it wasn't a mare. I had proof of that up my nose the whole time. Ah, a fella wins a few times and no fucker ever forgets. What's the matter? Not impressed by the loveliness of these parts? How's your Latin, Godwin? Be bow, be berry, be beatum. Come on now. You were happy enough to do it with Christopher in Rabos. If we had any more, it'd look like a fucking merchant caravan. Would stand out like a sore thumb. Because my knees always play up when there's rain on the way. They don't call me Dry Devil for nothing, all right? How's about a bit of sword play in the courtyard for exercise, eh, Godwin? In a year the fields will be all green again, and the houses of the local peasants will look like new. It won't rain, though. It's as boring here as a beggar's hard luck story. Anyone for a game of dice? You going to start too? So robbery, treason, and a few necessary murders don't bother you, father. And what? You'll shag me too? Once we've tunnelled in, we'll take care of the entire church council and carry off the silver from the court to Ruthard Palace. Whoa! I've been known to promise a lot less for a fuck. If you say so. But you know how it goes. Talk's cheap. And maybe your pecker'll be enough to get her to forgive you for any disappointment. As it always does. Well, you're young, you look presentable, and... well, you'll be pretty convincing in that attire. Well, there's bound to be minting tools lying all over the place. You could do it with a finger up your arse. Must have been Adder, then. I wouldn't put it past him. And you're twice as dumb as I thought. What the fuck were you two doing here all night? Sharpening quills? Whatever. Just as long as he doesn't play the hero at the court. Is that so? Well, someone must have given that lass a nice ride, though. She's all smiles, blushing... What about the fella who was guarding them? Did you kick his ass? What do you want? Why are you just standing about? Do what you're supposed to. Good idea. Aren't you supposed to go with Janos and Adder to deal with Sigismund Strongman? Sam was looking for you. Did he talk to you yet? The men are carrying the silver. You'd just get in their way. We've got enough muscle. Stay back, Henry. Don't you have anything to do? Neither are you, lad. Great, though. One less hard man for Sigismund. He's put on at least £10. There's not enough space, Henry. Sigismund won't like that. But whatever. Not our problem, is it? I fucking noticed that when they walked past me. Bocek looks like the imprisonment did him good. Go and see Zizka on the walls. I'm sure he'd like someone to relieve him. I already told you you'd be in the way. Ha ha! You're our man, Henry. I wouldn't mind a dungeon like that myself.
Got it.
Got it. Well now, that's the way, Henry. We certainly did. Silver! And now we go and get that silver. Aye. More or less. Come on! Someone can come at any moment. Henry, what's the hold-up? Henry, come on. We've been here for too long now. Henry, move it, Sacra! Come on, Henry, we don't have time. Henry, get to work for fuck's sake. What? I can't hear you! I can't hear you! My ears are ringing, men! And Sigismund loses a good sawbones. But this is no place for a peaceful conversation. Let's get out of here. Do you suppose those bastards know about Ruthard Palace, too? What are you muttering about? What's there to think through? Do you think they'll have mercy on you after what you did at the court? They say they're proper devils with those crooked swords of theirs. I know, fuck it. You have to be a wet blanket. Aye! We need to find our way out of here! Cheer up. Things will work themselves out. I can't think who it could be. Maybe someone let his tongue slip. I don't know. Aye, we wiped the floor with them. You bet. Sigismund will be boiling with rage. How many did you send to meet their maker? Fuck, I have no idea. Did that whoreson really say someone betrayed us? You could have just watched while they killed us all. I've no idea, mate. Not a fucking clue. Aye, why not? An extra pair of hands might come in handy. Fuck your things. Better lose some junk than your head. Well, you're the sawbones at Sigismund's court, aren't you? You didn't have to do anything. You're an interesting man, Musa. I'd like to hear more from you. Can you hear me? Well, you'd be better off counting how many for each of us. How many houses we can buy. What a bang that was. We smashed them to pieces, I can tell you that. A shitload, looks like it. But sweating like a pig, eh? I'm going. Let's get out of here, come on! Let's move it so we can get to our silver. Von Bergu! You cunt! I have a prize for all of you bastards! Come get it! Right between the eyes! Band of fucking cowards! Where's some Markvart? Not feeling well? What are you waiting for? I'll find you! What you got, eh? You're shitting yourselves! Bring it on! I'm looking forward to this, bastards! Ha ha! They're pulling back! Run for it, cowards! And what else should I do? Now get going. But you'll keep watch for me now, right? Time for watch, you lazy sack of shit. Go on! It's my turn to get some shut-eye now. We've run out of beer. We're fucked. So get going. What else would I do? Just stare into the dark all night? Without Markvart, the Praggers are lost. I took Markvart down, and the fucking Praggers are fucked. Don't piss me off, Henry. When I tell you it's your turn, it's your turn. Get going. I need to stretch out a bit. They're dropping like flies! Is that the best you can do, fuckers? Henry, come and have a drink with us. Henry, let's down a few tankards. Come and join us, lad. And do you know why they call me the Dry Devil, do you? Eh? What do you want, Mary? Because why the fuck do they call me the Dry Devil? I'm shit-faced. Show us your tits, my lovely. And didn't I fucking tell you? May you keep your pecker up for all eternity, friend. Oh, go and find some hater all around in you two. I was saying the whole time that fucking French fop was leading us along by the nose, telling us what we want to hear. Nothing. He puked in his mouth. Did you see that? Yeah. Hey, enough of the lovey-dovey stuff. No one's interested. I'd watch my step with him. He doesn't believe in God like we do. God knows where he's from. That's right. I knew you couldn't hold your booze. You can't hold your booze, youngster. But we've made our toasts at least. What? What fucking tankard? Yeah, but I'm not done yet. Christ almighty. Why don't you just mount him already? Or give it over, the two of you. Aye, fucking right. Huh. I see. But, mostly Ruthard's lass, eh? Aye, not even I could drink my way through it all. Wherever Zizka goes, I go. And I'll leave rivers of blood and ravage wenches in my path. Fuck. Let's not talk about that fucker anymore, it just gets me mad. But we'll get him back one day. You're right. And we'll see what he has to tell us after he comes to himself. It's never too early for booze. To their eternal life. To fucking riches! We'll see about that. I didn't stick my neck out for a pair of pretty eyes. There you go! To Kate and all the women! What have I to be jealous of? After all, I've got wee Kate right here! Christ, spit it out already, who is it? And next, to victory! Yeah, him and his, I've been everywhere. I know everything. Bollocks. This stinking frog. Those are the words of a real man. If you're still standing at the end. Ha, that can wait. Why don't we drink to victory and to that pile of silver in the cellar behind us, eh? This won't end overnight, boys. You're talking like this is the end. Just because Sigismund hauled his arse out of here doesn't mean the job's finished. Already? Stop messing about. The night is young. Pour another drink. War's a whore. And we'll be paying her so much of that silver that she'll still be fucking us on our deathbeds. Finally, a proper meal. It's a shame we don't have any more dogs. What a feast! This is my favourite! Like what? And they say I'm mad. Well, you've eaten it already. No way. Have it your way. But keep that damn dog out of my sight or there's no telling what I'll do. The only thing a mutt like that can do in a battle is get in the way, you know that. Bring me that meat, and I'll cook it. Just wait. It'll be that dog's turn soon enough. Hey! I'm talking to you, fucker! Look, if you find any more, bring it to me, and I'll make broth. You've never had better, I swear. So fucking take him with you next time. But don't give him food from our supplies. Let that beast find his own food or I'll wring his fucking neck. I'm going to fuck you up. Hey, come here. Are you fucking joking? It's my turn for food next. Are you trying to get yours instead of me? Are you mad? This is no time for squeamishness. Henry, just come and we'll find that dog. Don't be so jumpy. We both know you're as hungry and weak as I am. Stop fucking about and just smash that dog's head in with a hammer. Then bring me the meat. Leave me alone. We're not going to starve here while that fucking dog is running around. I've had enough. It's time we served your little mutt up on a platter. He'd be of use if he was served to us on a platter. Well, there's nothing like taking a proper shit right before you die. Hi, Curva. Leave me alone. You've finally come to your senses. Come now, I'll take care of it. You don't say. Will you share? I'll make some broth or I'll have you licking your lips. Will you help me find him? I'll get the water boiling in the meantime. If we catch that dog, it'll make for some meaty broth. Just imagine it's a small goat. Then kill it and bring me the meat. If you're hungry, you should help me find that fucking stray dog that's roaming around here. Are you fucking mad? Why the hell would I eat a shoe when you have a nice piece of meat following you around? No fucking way! Don't be fucking crazy! You expect me to eat stinky old boots when there's a piece of meat running around? You fucker. Not only did you get grub last night, but we have to keep that damn dog of yours fed too. Here's 2 servings for you. I'll share the rest among the men. Let's get stuck in, eh? See, your dog was finally good for something. If you try and stop me, I'll break your fucking jaw. And keep the beast out of my sight. Otherwise, there's no telling what I'll do. So, will you help me or not? Here you go. 2 servings, 1 for you and 1 for Capon. We have to eat the dog or we'll die. What's so hard to understand? I almost had him, but he got away. Will you kill it yourself? Or will I have to do it? I'll share the rest among the men. Dog meat makes a nice hearty broth. You'll see. Bastard! Don't die. Let's see how much there is. Just wait a bit, and I'll turn it into such a good broth you'll be licking your ears. What's that? Do you think I'm stupid? Thanks to me, of course. I'd be glad to shoot another one. If he's managed to gather any men at all, you'd better not get caught. Back to the matter at hand. What the fuck are we gonna do? Who knows? Women. Die, you Prager swines! Don't let them hack their way through! Don't stop! Shoot, for fuck's sake! Fire! Fill them with arrows! Go and help them at the gate. We can handle it here for now. Godwin! Go and help the others up on the battlements! Godwin! Up there! Godwin! Draw your sword and follow me! Go and help them up at the gate! Stop gawping and go and help them on the ramparts! You're not needed here. Go and help the others on the battlements. For King Wenceslas! Ah! Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them! Godwin, follow me! Come on, follow me! What are you waiting for? Follow me! Follow me! Godwin, get over here with that crossbow and join the line. Form a line! Quick! Move aside, you idiot! They're inside! Everyone here! We need more archers! Get out of the fucking way! Get ready! Pull back! Archers, come here! Out of the way, Godwin! All 3 archers here! Back behind the shields! And he's not afraid of a right old piss-up. What are you going to do now? Go back to the church? Cheers! I'd tell him, Reverend Father Godwin is the best priest I know. When we were at our lowest, he raised our spirits with words we didn't even deserve. Want me to have a word with him? So did I. Why's that? Why not? I could appeal to his nature. The fuckers were getting ready to celebrate. There'll be more weeks like that to come. You're right. Goes down a treat. He can awaken and renew faith in people's hearts. You should cherish a preacher like him, not drive him out. Welcome to my world, lad. Well, I wouldn't have threatened to kill him until the persuasion hadn't worked. Sweet as honey, sharp as a razor. Just the way I like it. Oh, what fine ale. Have one yourself, lad, and stop gawping. Nectar of the gods. Aye. Good Lord, I haven't been this thirsty in years. I suppose he didn't hear me. Greetings, sir, and yours, sir. Long life, to good health, sir. Ha! Will do, sir. And I said... Oh, it doesn't matter. Knowing Bocek, Herald, and his other relatives, it'll be ages before they agree on a dowry. For fuck's sake, Henry. One battle's hardly over and you're thinking of the next one. Fuck plans. Roam about and have fun. It's a long time till the wedding. Ha 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 ha! He just needs to eat and drink his fill. He's one of us now. Another hungry wolf from the devil's pack. Let him catch his breath, for Christ's sake. We killed them all! What do you have against me, anyway? I'm kind-hearted, handsome, and a nobleman to boot. Well, I don't have your, attributes to get men to pour their hearts out to me willingly. I'd sing like a thrush if you showed them to me. I did, but I couldn't get a word out of him. Like always when it comes to women, you're acting like I brand everyone I meet straight off. Well, sometimes there's no choice. A wee bit past my prime, maybe. But that just means I'm more experienced. Because you screw your face up whenever I even look at you. You tell me, what makes Zhishka drag a woman with him everywhere? So, what is it between you two? I still don't get why Zhishka has you spying for him. What for? You got that wine for me? Aye. They call me a lot of things, laddie. And that's what rankles the lords, that I'm getting rich at their expense. And that's some fucking fat loot they stole from the king. But first, bring me some good wine. Not a damn thing, lad. Not unless you pay me well. I reckon my face bothered them. More likely they're pissed off I'm not a hypocritical fucker like they are. Aye, I fought in Moravia, and I'm still the hetman of the royal city of Znaim. We'll see about that. But first go and get yourself straightened out. That the main thing is not to soil your braze, no matter who you're up against. Ha ha! Good choice. It's better than a sword when you're up close. Where's that wine? Or should I write it down in your diary so you'll remember it? Then sword fight, damn it! My noble word is my oath. Unlike that of bastards like von Bergau or von Rosenborg. Unlike the hypocrites in the League of Lords, I'm not ashamed of what I am. Ready. What is it you want then? That weapon's not worth shite! Well, except in a few cases when it's saved my skin. You're just a yokel. So you hardly know what's been going on in the kingdom these last few years? Good lad. Now, what do you want to know? I'm on the side of whoever pays me, lad. And I'll tell you one thing. I've never gone back on my word. Not now. Come back later. You snot-nosed brat! You're the one that shakes like a whore in the saddle. All right then. I'll show you a few devilish tricks. Always! Oh, no money, no fun. Come back when you have some. Good, good. You could be bloody damn good. If you don't get killed first. Well, good, eh? Let it sit for a while and you'll get it in your blood. You'll see. But in the end, it's all just a matter of taking out that bastard who's against you, isn't it? Or how to quickly send the bastard who's against you to the devil! No one asks how you did it, so I'll show you this ruse of mine. But it can only be done with a sword, and what's more, you can't have a shield in your other hand. If you do it fast enough, the opponent won't have time to move, and you'll hit him right between the eyes. If you do it right, I reckon I don't have to tell you what comes next, do I? The opponent usually doesn't have enough time, and the tip of the sword ends up in his face like a giant stinger. Clean, fast work. See, all you need to do is, during a deep thrust, to unexpectedly drop your right hand from the sword, and then you can get much further with your left. I'll show you how to take out your opponent without slitting him open from his neck to his arse. What do you say? The main thing is to attack from above, to quickly catch the opponent's wrist and push the edge of your own sword over his blade, so it's under his neck. And now, come and try it a few times. All right, as long as you're not all thumbs, we'll get through this quick. There's nothing complicated about it. And why not? And since it's you, I'll show it to you twice so you'll understand it. Today, fighting with a longsword is in fashion. And why not? It's a great weapon. Aye, I can see you like longswords too, eh? So listen, fine, but pull yourself together first. I don't want you dropping dead. Certainly, I'm just about bored to death, so at least this'll make the time pass faster. Are you mad? This isn't the time for it. Come back when it's light out. I'll teach you how to hit with the pommel of the sword. What do you say? I've seen you fight, and you could be a bit more direct, my friend. Just forget about what it looks like, you get me? I'm busy now, sorry. Come back later. The trick is about speed and surprise. After stabbing with the sword, you immediately turn it around, and while sliding, you strike the sword's pommel forward. Of course. I knew immediately that would lure you in. I'll show you one quick thrust with a longsword. My favourite. I'll show you how to slit an opponent's throat with his own sword. If you're a good lad, I'll show you one of my best tricks with a sword. You can have another go tomorrow! So, what now? So, what's next? Next time I'll show ya! Hey, you don't give up easily, eh? Clever lad! You can join me if you want. What do you want to try next? What's the matter? You didn't last too long. Had enough? We can try something else. What's the matter? Had enough? Had enough? Not today. How about going for an ale instead? Not surprising with this awful hangover. Give me a mo and we can continue. Well, I'm battle-hardened, aren't I? Next time I'll wipe the floor with you. Because I was out on the lash yesterday and I'm not fully sober yet. Very well, let's get cracking. Oh, well done, Henry. I give up. Bloody hell. You're running me ragged. I reckon we've both had just about enough. Let's rest for a bit. That's enough. Why don't we try something else now? I think that's enough for now. True. I either drank too little or too much. I need just the right amount of booze to be at my best. I understand. As you wish. All right. You know where to find me. All right. I was only pretending to fight to make you happy. You've got a lot to learn. You can come tomorrow, once I've sobered up. Well, if you say so, then I don't mind continuing once you feel up to it. I give up! You win! Had enough, eh? Is that all you've got? I have to say, Henry, I was expecting more from you. Maybe we can try some other weapons. That wasn't bad, Henry, but you're still no match for me. A few more years training and you'll be my equal. Oh, God. That first time wasn't just luck. You beat me again. Well, shall we try something else? You lost. I need to catch my breath. Then we can continue. I think that's enough for today. The tavern beckons. You won this time. Well, had enough. When you're in better shape, we can do it again. We can do it again tomorrow if you like. That'll do, won't it? What now? Well, I certainly have, so I'm going for a drink. We can continue tomorrow. You're not wrong. Get some rest and we can continue. You gave up fast. Let's take a break before someone gets hurt. I'm dead on my feet. That's all for today. Fair enough. But I'll get you back next time. But I'd like a rematch to see if it was luck or not. As soon as I sober up, I'll give you what for. This is getting boring. We can change weapons, though. Maybe you'll do better next time. You win! Stop! I need a moment to stretch. That's enough fighting for today. Let's go drinking! You watch it, lad. I'll knock the stuffing out of you next time. Very well. All right. As you wish. Had enough? I understand. Practice or real weapons, I mean. Tough luck, lad. There's nobody else here now. Drop by when I'm at the pen. 2 or 3? And what should I use to knock the stuffing out of you? And what's your weapon of choice? What would you prefer, real or practice weapons? You want the rough stuff? Or should I be gentle with you? How many opponents do you want? And what will you fight with? What do you want me to tan your hide with? Curva! Make up your mind, will ya? We can, but only with practice weapons. You don't look like you could handle real weapons now. And where's your weapon? You think you can slap me into submission? And what weapon do you want me to batter you with? Very well, but there's no one else here but me. All right. How many opponents do you have in mind? Certainly. Are you ready? Very well. What shall we fight with? All right. Come on, then. All right. Let's get started. As you wish. Shall we get cracking? You'll get a beating you won't forget in a hurry. Whatever you say. You can take on 2 of us. I'll give you a cudgel instead of a mace. It comes to the same thing. Are you out of your mind, Henry? You'll only hurt yourself in that state. Of course, but only with practice weapons so I don't accidentally finish you off. Afraid of getting a thrashing? Can't be helped. Come some other time. Tough luck. I don't want to have you on my conscience. Tough luck, lad. There's no one else here. Like I can't now, Henry. Stop by when I'm at the arena. Got it. Ready to fight? You're worse than a small child. But this time, your decision's final, all right? How the fuck do you want to fight in your condition? On guard! I should think so. Are you ready? What's wrong? Lost your nerve? Get ready then. Well, you'll have a job fighting without a weapon. Come back when you're armed. Do I look like I have time for that now? No, I don't. Too right. Let's get started. Oh, I don't see why not. What weapons? Well, can I start fighting at last? If we're here to fight, let's get cracking. Well, can I attack? This is getting boring. You tell me when I can attack. Fight! I'll tan your hide. Let's go. You haven't got a chance. Prepare for a thrashing. Come on, then. On guard. Good, Henry. Now, from this side. Watch where I'm attacking from. I'll attack slowly from above. You position yourself with your sword below and strike against my sword. When they try to slash you from the left, attack from the right. And vice versa. The master strike only works when you attack from the opposite side. Timing and direction are everything. Hit your opponent at the right time and from the right angle. You have to lead your attack against your opponent's weapon. When they attack from above, you stab them from below. Let's give it a try. The master strike works in the same way. Only instead of blocking, you attack at the right moment. I'll be attacking you from all sides. You have to pay attention and lead your counter-attack from the opposite side. Now you, Henry. If I hold my sword to the left, put yours to the right. When I'm on the right, get ready on the left. Do you know how to perform a perfect block? You're catching on, Henry. All right, once more, and for real this time. Good. Now do it again. Good work. Again, that's the way. Right? That's enough for now. You're getting the hang of it. Again, yes! Stop fooling around. You've got to strike against my strike. What are you doing? You're doing it all wrong. You have to attack only when I'm attacking from the opposite side. No! You're not supposed to block the strike, but counter it. You can't just defend. You have to attack directly against my strike. Correct. Come on, attack. Hurry up. What are you waiting for? Attack already. Not like that. Don't defend. And attack me instead. Not like that. Strike when I'm attacking. That's more like it. Excellent. Attack. Did you turn to stone? Attack me! Giving up again. Either you give it a rest, or clench your teeth and keep going. Suit yourself. You should either train harder or not give up so easily. Having trouble? Don't worry. The master strike is the ultimate technique. It's no wonder you can't do it your first try. Still nothing, eh? Keep practicing until you gain some confidence. Then come and see me. If all you do is defend, you're bound to fail sooner or later. If your opponent uses a perfect block and his riposte is headed towards your blade, attack instead of defending, and you might win the fight. Your opponent can't use a master strike if you don't attack from the opposite side. Try changing the position of your blade. Attack unpredictably. That's why it's better to counterattack. Strike the opponent's weapon from the opposite side. You'll block their weapon while hitting them at the same time. That's what the master strike is all about. That depends. Sometimes it's good to exchange a few blocks and counterattacks, then unexpectedly finish with a master strike. If that's the case, don't stop. Keep attacking before your opponent has a chance to recover. Usually, you'll be aiming at your opponent's weak point. If you don't win the fight then and there, you'll surely at least injure and stun your opponent. But even your combo can be interrupted by an opponent's master strike. There's strings of attacks to put your opponent in a position you want. Then you can finish them off with a stronger technique. See, when your combo doesn't work out, your opponent interrupts it with a block and attacks, it doesn't mean the fight's over. Combos are purely offensive techniques. Just use a perfect block. Or you can even use a master strike. Here's a few more tips. Now for the most important part. You can use a master strike to defend against an opponent's riposte. Good. That's all I can teach you. All right. I'll try to summarise the most important parts. Better, when they attack from the left, you defend on the left. After a perfect block, your positions are always set. If your opponent knows how to perform a master strike, don't give them an opportunity to use it. Try not to attack from the opposite side. Your opponent knocked your sword to the left and attacks with a riposte to the right. Until now, your only means of defence would be a perfect block. Understand? Do your best to avoid being put in such a position yourself. Try getting your opponent into a position in which you can use the master strike. Now you can surprise them with a master strike that they won't be able to block even if they wanted to. It's up to you now to learn how to use the master strike in combat. With a master strike, it's the other way around. You lead your strike from the opposite side than your opponent. Watch the position of your sword and use it to decide which technique to use. Remember, the easiest way to perform a perfect block is when your sword is in the same direction as your opponent's. You wouldn't want me to forget about you. Aye, it still aches like me, but I couldn't bear lying around any longer. Gladly. You should never stop practicing swordplay. How about it? I could even teach you something. Aye, I'm coming. Are you good with a sword, Henry? Can you do a master strike? Still hurts like hell, but I couldn't bear lying around in bed any longer. Look, last time you left me waiting there like an idiot. The floor is straight there. A good place to spar. A technique for a truly experienced swordsman. The master strike. Fancy helping me? We could spar for a bit. Could be Enka as lazy as a toad. But whatever. Come on then before I change my mind. Come on then, come with me. I found a ruined building over here. Follow me over here between the collapsed walls. I'll teach you. We can get started right away if you'd like. Now I've got to stretch my muscles a bit. You certainly can. But it won't be easy. I'll show you first so that you know how it should look. Attack me when you're ready. You use your counterattack to block your opponent's attack while striking them at the same time. There's no way to defend against it. It's a sword technique, regardless of if it's long, short, or you're using it with a shield. So the master strike is the ultimate sword-fighting technique. It's simple in theory, but not as easy in practice. No, you have to attack at the same time. Snap out of it. Not like that. You were supposed to counterattack from the opposite side when I started attacking. That's not it. You have to attack me too. You see? There's no way to defend against an attack like that. You'd get hurt right away without any armour on. Forget about it. Right, show me what you've got. I see you've got some armour, so let's get started. Come back when you're properly dressed. Here, take this practice sword so we don't end up hurting each other. It'll be good once I've had a skinful. Ha ha! Aye, let's drink to that. Ha ha! Yeah, but at least I can't smell myself. Don't forget to pray for me. A damn sight less than you. What's wrong, pal? Someone pissed you off? I was only passing the time of day, fucking twat. Gone deaf from fear, have you? May nothing piss you off today. Ha ha! Ah, the devil's doing their work nicely. Ha ha! Good morning, Henry. Good day, Henry. Beautiful evening, isn't it? Perfect for a piss-up. Ha ha! Oh, Henry, you smell like you've been dead for a month. Jesus Christ! He must have been wallowing in shit. What a pig. And deaf to boot. Oh, Henry, that's one hell of a stink. For you, maybe. Seems he don't have an opinion. He's ignoring me. The cunt. Good morning, man of Skalitz. Henry, lovely little storm, isn't it? You don't know what's what. Rain's best for fighting. Good day, Henry. Good evening, Henry. It's raining. Lovely, isn't it? Time to hit the booze. Ha ha! A bit. If you don't have a wash quick, I'll throw my guts up. Grand, my friend. Thanks for asking. Best kind of weather. I love it. And death to Sigismund. Ha ha! Good day to you. Ha ha! Ha ha! Spot on. Didn't you hear? Or he can't be asked. Are you deaf or what? Just ignore me, why don't you? Fuck you too. What's got your goat, you old fart? Keep your fucking hair on, mate. Fuck you, idiot. Too bloody right. And as soon as possible. That's my natural odour, pal. That's what I always say. Water is life. Greetings, Godwin. Evening, Henry of Skalitz. He doesn't want to talk about the weather? With me? Probably not, Father. Ugh. Don't waste time talking. Go and jump in the nearest tub. Good morning, son. Up yours. Greetings, Father. Keep your hair on. Deaf and bad-mannered to boot, Probably still asleep. What the fuck's with you? Is he deaf or just drunk? Deaf as a post. I love storms. Thunder and lightning, yeah! Fuck you, you cunt. Long life and good health to us. Crackpot. We're not worth talking to, am I? Who's away with the fairies? Fuck you too, knobhead. Oh, Henry. You smell like a sweaty arse. Oh, I'm gonna puke, seriously. We could do with a couple of lasses. Ha ha! Death to Sigismund! Cunt. At your service, your worthiness. Greetings, Henry. I don't know why I bloody bother. Aye, it's downright lovely. Ha ha! Oh.